That will work. Okay. So obviously, as you know, if you don't interact, if that's the right word, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Then they will go and go. All
We
right?
have to introduce ourselves to ask a question, or just ask the question.
Introduce as well.
You have to introduce.
Yeah. All right, just first names. And as I say, the questions need to be about your healing journey or your spiritual path, because that's my work and they're not all. What was I going to say? I've forgotten. Obviously, when they usually what happens is Joshua will talk first and then ask for questions. So please don't sit there and say at that point. Right, otherwise this is going to be a 10-minute. Now it's on you. I'm handing over the power to you. And if you can, just keep an eye on the time for me and tell me when it's like 10:45 to 10. Say. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Right, so just bear with me as I take myself down. It's an honor to be here once more. We hope you have enjoyed the healing that took place. We understand there is a wish to communicate with us. We feel it is only right for us to come together now in this way to bring about the guidance, the assistance you may feel in need of on your path as you refer to it in this world you chose. Though we find path is not really the best of words, for it does imply there is a physical path for you to walk, but the truth is, it is purely an energetic path you must now seek. We encourage you to do this in the choices of experiences you make each time you simply wish to experience something. Choose it to be something of value, of interest, of love. There must always be a choice centered in love, for that is the whole experience you are in. To understand where the power, the creation energy of love can form in your physical existence, so that you can experience it in physical form, in physical experiences. You all chose to be here as part of this new energy. You must understand that these struggles you appear to be in are simply the need to let go of what is not love and what does not fill you with joy. It is your choice to remain in the challenges you are in. And whilst that might seem somewhat ridiculous to suggest that you chose it, it is because you are choosing through the human aspect of self rather than the higher self, your vibrational being, your light being, as you often refer to it. Does that help?
Yes.
What would you ask of us?
What do I need? I'm Aleki. What do I need to find this joy that's just waiting?
My dear, joy is not waiting. Joy is within you. You must learn to push past pain and unlock that joy. It is simply your own mind, your own imagination that would have you believe it is external to you, for all you need is within. You are simply choosing not to experience the true expression of who you are through the experiences. You were not put here for this loss. You were not put here for this grief of self. You were instead put here to understand that it is safe to be in the state of joy. So therefore, in answer to your question, you need to choose what makes you happy, even if it displeases those around you. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Hello, I'm Humphrey. I was ill for a lot of last year. I never quite know what caused it, but I'd like to defend against it coming back.
If you wish to not revisit this experience, you must lose your fear of it and the fear that it activated within you for illness, as you call it is release. There is a need to let go and understand that you cannot control everything, and therefore you must learn to control where the mind takes you as part of that. As unusual as it sounds to say in one statement, you cannot control everything, then we ask you to control. It is simply because the only thing you will ever control is where you allow your mind to take you by choosing different. There was much to release and much trauma, as you call it, but there is a need to let go of self-punishment. We sense in your energy there is a need to let go of fear of not being 100%, as you might say, and instead recognize that actually illness is an opportunity to choose differently. If you do not change your choices, you will return into this vibration of dis-ease within the body and mind once more. Does that help?
It does, thank you.
Mrs. Charlotte, I've been on a spiritual journey for a while. This year I've taken some steps to change certain things. Are these the correct steps to help me live in a frequency of love?
Dear one, you must understand that it is about you choosing how to take this journey, and therefore if you are choosing what feels right and what will put you in the vibration, the experience of love, then it is correct. But I will share with you a little something. You can also choose what you call wrong. We would say harder, denser opportunities to sit in the vibration of love. So therefore, always your choices are correct. It is simply you choosing how you wish to do this experience you are in. So therefore, it can never be wrong, dear one, but we do encourage you to choose the softer, more playful path. Does this help?
It does, thank you.
I'm Lauren. I feel like I've found my calling of helping heal others through Reiki and stuff. I feel like there's been a few obstacles in the way recently. Is this like to help me grow spiritually as well, or do you have any advice?
We are looking at your path, dear one. We see no blocks as you refer to it, but more the rejection of the need to change how you are living, as it were, in this world. You understand?
Yeah.
So we encourage you to reframe your thoughts around what you see as blocks and see them instead as opportunities to let go of the key things you are holding yourself back with. We feel this is more linking to your lifestyle choices, but also your beliefs of fear and judgment around these choices. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
If they are not of the same vibration, the same frequency, then sometimes we must let others be in their own pathway, you understand?
Yes. Yeah, thanks.
We sense many are needing you, yet not valuing you.
Yeah.
That, we encourage you, is something you need to make a different choice around. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm feeling very lost at the moment, and I'm just trying to find my purpose in life. I'm just wondering if I ever will.
You are already in your purpose. Never underestimate simply being here in physical form. We feel this sense of purpose you speak of is more about feeling as if you belong. Your path has changed somewhat, in fact a lot, some would say, but that is because you needed to let go of old versions of visions of who you were put here to be. You are in what we like to call a holding bay, but it is only your mind holding you there. It is all about making choices moment to moment that feel good for your soul. The purpose is simply to be more present right now. Watch how your mind drifts. You have had a change of heart, as we might say, around the work, the role you serve, correct?
Yes.
And we wish to acknowledge the courage that has taken and continues to take, for it was moving others from one addiction to another, you understand? That is not who you are, dear one. There is a need to understand that now you must become addicted to joy, to love, to happiness. Do not punish yourself. You have done nothing wrong. You have in fact done all that was asked of you. But now it is your time to choose different, as they say. We encourage you to do exactly that. But you must learn to speak of your own wants and needs, desires into the spaces you are in, so that you can go create a physical version, the humanoid experience you have previously walked through, you understand?
Yes.
It is not a big change. It is simply, as we like to say, 3 steps to the right, 2 to the left, and a shimmy
Thank you.
Does this help?
Oh, yeah, very much. Thank you.
What would you ask of us?
Can I ask, I'm Leanne. I've spent many years not wanting to be seen, and I've been on a healing journey for a couple of years, and I'd like to know what can I do to be seen and heard?
There is a need for you to see yourself first, not as others see you, but as you truly are. We are sensing your vibration. You are rather like this one before you, your presence alone and your humor are in fact a gift. Not all humanoids are funny, we find. You must understand that like those beside you, you too must shimmy. And what we mean by that is to glow in who you are and forget about acceptance. You have spent many, many years before this healing journey you speak of, seeking acceptance for who you are. Agreed?
Yes. Mm.
Stop. We encourage you to rebel. And what we mean by that is to no longer give in to the humanoid need of acceptance, and understand if you be your own self, you will experience acceptance as you have never experienced before. This is your soul contract journey to release acceptance, to achieve and heal through acceptance. It sounds like such a difficult experience, does it not? How does one surrender acceptance in order to experience acceptance? You see, as long as you are seeking it deep in your core, it is you seeking out experiences of the contrast. You must accept yourself in all you do, and not what Mrs. Miserable in that chair of yours wishes to accept and see
Yes, thank you. She'll take that to work with me tomorrow.
Perhaps you should write it in lipstick on your mirror.
Am I allowed to swear?
This one before you does. Language is such a funny thing, for it is words that hold the true power to change how you experience, but you must understand the words begin in the mind. Do you ever thought of that? You actually think the words before you even speak them into your existence. Change your thoughts, and the words that come from the mouth will automatically change. We are still working on releasing the thought form of the word fuck. Seems to feel release comes through the use
I'll say it every morning to make myself feel good. You know me very well.
and that is the energy behind that word. You're choosing the vibration of the word, so use the word fuck with joy as often as you wish, dear one.
Thank you.
Everything is about your attachment to it and what it represents to you, not what the world tells you it is. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Is there another among you?
Yeah, I'm Sue. I just want to ask, how do I stop living in fear of the unknown, and then I project that fear onto the people around me rather than supporting them sometimes?
You need to lose the need to matter. It is your need of you that is forming the projection of crisis in order to be needed, in order to have a sense of mattering, that you already matter just in your existence. Choose instead to understand the concept that you matter through good times, through good things, through good words, not through the energy of harm and of upset and contrast. You do not need to be needed. That is attachment, as we just referred to in another. You are not helping when you are in that attachment vibration. It is, as we have said previously, a form of addiction. The humanoid becomes a truth is, none of this matters. You should please yourself. You have chosen an addiction of emotion. One could just have easily chosen addiction of drugs, of alcohol, of food. You understand?
Yeah, definitely.
Your addiction comes from a fear of not mattering. Work with that. We do not encourage you to overanalyze where it came from, but instead to choose different experiences so that you may open up to release that energy, that vibration of that feeling. Does that help?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
You spend so much time in thought. At the least, think happy thoughts.
I'll try. That's good advice.
If you must be there, or rather if you believe you must be there, then take your control and choose happy thoughts. Then your nervous system will begin to let go.
Thank you.
We have enjoyed our time with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We hope that we have assisted you on your paths. Remember, you are choosing your path with each thought, but more importantly with the feeling, the frequency that lies behind a thought. We thank you for your time and your energy.
Oh.